Now the topic before us is functions of DBMS. Functions or functionalities of DBMS. The functionalities refer to the various functions or tasks and operations that a database management system performs. The functions performed by the DBMS facilitate efficient and effective management of data in a database. Database management system performs many important functions. We will discuss the same one by one. First is data definition. A DBMS allows the users to define the structure of the database, specifying the types of data to be stored, the relationship between data elements, and the constraints that ensure integrity. We will here understand the same with the help of an example. The library staff can define the structure of the database to store various information related to books, borrowers, and library transactions. How the library staff is in a position to define the structure of the database? Because DBMS allows this thing. The library staff can create a books table with various columns such as title of the book, author of the book, ISBN. ISBN means International Standard Book Number, availability status. The staff of the library can create a borrower table wherein the record of the borrowers is kept and the information such as borrower ID, name, contact number, and the number of books borrowed may be mentioned. Then the library staff can create transaction table wherein they can record the borrowings and return of the books. This table can have many columns like borrower ID, book ID, date of borrowing the book, date of return of book. DBMS ensures that library operations run smoothly. This is only a just example. In this way, the DBMS ensures that all the organizations which use the database management system are in a position to do their operations smoothly. Now the next function of DBMS is data manipulation. DBMS allows the users to manipulate data. Manipulation of data means adding of new data, changing the existing data, deleting data in the database. DBMS provides query languages such as SQL that allows users to do things like adding new data, changing existing data, deleting data in the database. DBMS also allows the user to ask complex questions about your data and get useful answers. Now we take a real life example of how a DBMS allows user to manipulate data. We here take the example of an online website which sells various products. The website uses the DBMS to store and manage product data, customer information, and order details. We take the example of eBay, where DBMS allows them to manage the data in respect of thousands of the products which are sold by them, thousands or millions of customers which they are having, and the large number of orders which are being placed every day on their site. Now the question arises whether all the persons are allowed by the DBMS to add data or delete data or do anything they like on the data stored in the database? No. In any organization, there may be a large number of workers may be working, but all the persons are not allowed to make changes in the database, to make changes in the data stored in the database. For example, there is online store, whether all the persons working in the organization can make changes about the number of products available online? No. Only some of the employees of the organization are allowed to make changes in respect of the product details. The website administrator can use the DBMS to add new products to the database. Here the word website administrator means website administrator or any person which is allowed by the website administrator can add new products to the database, because if all the persons of the organization are allowed to make changes in the data of the database, then it can result into inconsistency, because if all the persons are allowed and suppose 100 products come into the organization and all the employees, now that 100 products have come, then all the persons may try to update the same, so it will result into inconsistency. So only the particular or few persons are allowed in any organization to manipulate the data. The website administrator can enter details like product name, description, price, and availability status. The information gets stored in the database and new products become available for customers to view and purchase. Now we take the example of customers. Suppose we mostly make purchases online and visit any online site. There we are having our login, username, password. So our all the information such as username, such as our name, our address, our email address, our mobile or contact number is there. Suppose we change our mobile number or we change our residential address or office address where the products are delivered. So naturally we will like to change our email address or mobile number which we want to change. So the customer here has the authority to change such, to make such type of changes in the data of the database of the online site. If the customer wants to update personal details like shipping address or contact information, the DBMS allows him or her to modify this data. As a customer, we need not to approach the particular person of the website that we want to make change in our personal information. No, we can do it ourselves. The DBMS allows the same. When a customer places an order, what happens? Suppose we purchase one particular thing from an online site. The DBMS system, suppose there are 70 products being shown on a particular site of a particular product. When we purchase one, the DBMS system will automatically make changes in the database that only 69 are balanced because one has been sold. When a customer places an order, the DBMS automatically updates the product quantities, ensuring that the website never sells more product than it has in stock. Suppose there is only one product which the website is showing and you have purchased the same. Now any customer which is trying to purchase that product, the DBMS system will not allow it to purchase the same, as it will update the inventory and show that no product of that particular quantity of that particular brand or particular type is not available no more, hence purchasing cannot be made. DBMS ensures that the data is accurate, consistent and secure. Accurate means proper, consistent means if this user is looking forward for a particular product on the website, it will see the same result. If I am trying to see for a particular product, for that product on the website, the system will also show me the same. That is the consistency of record. Next is data storage and organization. DBMS is responsible for efficient storing large volumes of data and arranges it in a structured format. By organizing data, it becomes easier to manage and retrieve data. Retrieve data means fetching the data. When the DBMS organizes the data properly in the database, it becomes easy that when the user wants to make any query regarding a particular product, DBMS immediately fetches the relevant data or relevant result from the database and shows the output or the required information or the result to the user. DBMS usually stores data on storage devices such as HDD, hard disk drive, SSD, that is solid state drive. Other storage devices are or maybe external hard drives, network attached storage which is called NAS, and cloud storage, etc. Now the next function of DBMS is performance optimization. DBMS implies means uses various techniques and strategies to improve the performance of data retrieval and manipulation. It means that DBMS uses various techniques and methods so that the user is immediately in a position to get the result of his query, and the user is in a position to quickly make changes in the data, insert data, delete data, or other functions which he want to make on the database. Some common performance optimization techniques which are employed or used by the DBMS are indexing, query optimization, caching. Caching means storing frequently used data in memory. Data partitioning means dividing data into smaller pieces. Compression means compressing data to save space, and other techniques. These were the performance optimization techniques which are used by the DBMS to improve the performance of data retrieval and manipulation. Next is compliance. DBMS enables or help the organizations to ensure data quality and compliance with regulatory requirements, because all the organizations have to comply with certain rules and regulations or law of the land or the laws which are applicable in their regions. So DBMS helps the organizations to comply with that legal formalities by providing accurate and proper data. Data sharing and collaboration. How the DBMS helps in data sharing and collaboration? We understand the same with the help of an example. Suppose there is a very big size hospital having the latest equipment in each and every respect. Here the DBMS plays a big role. How it plays a big role? All the information, medical record, what are the lab reports, what type of medication or medicines are being given to a particular patient, all are saved in the database. Now, if the patient goes to the doctor in this hospital, the doctor will see all the record online because all the data is saved in the database. So he will quickly diagnose or see what problem is there. He can provide immediate consultancy or prescribe the medicines. The nurses on their part can update the record about the medicines given to the patients which are admitted in the hospital. The pharmacy of the hospital will upload all the medicines which have been supplied or given in the name of the particular patient. The billing section of the hospital can see what are the medicines which have been used, what is their price, and can raise the bill accordingly. The billing section can also see whether there is any insurance claim which is to be claimed from the insurance company. If there is a lab section, there is always a lab in the hospital, in every hospital, most of the hospitals. Then the laboratory of the hospital will update all the lab reports instantly when they are ready on the system, and the database management system will store the all the lab test reports in the database, and the doctors or the other staff can immediately assess the lab reports. So this is the data sharing or collaboration. Lab reports have been uploaded or uploaded to the database, and the same are immediately available to the nurses and the doctors. So this is the data sharing and collaboration which has been, which this type of facility has been provided only because DBMS is there. DBMS enables data sharing and collaboration by allowing multiple users and applications to access and work with the same database concurrently, because when a particular information is uploaded or feeded in the system, the same is stored in the database, and all the persons or all the users which have the authority to assess the database, to assess the data stored in the database, they can see the same. It facilitates data sharing across departments, teams, systems within an organization. Now the seventh point is administration and maintenance. DBMS helps people who take care of databases. That is, DBMS helps database administrators. How they help? DBMS helps DBAs by giving them special tools and utilities. With these tools, database administrators can do many important tasks, such as DBM database administrators can create new databases, configure their settings, controlling who can access the database. That is, DBAs can decide, can make appropriate changes and decide who will have how much access to the database, making backups of the data for safekeeping, checking how well the database is working. So all these tools are provided by the DBMS to the database administrator, so that the database administrator can perform his work efficiently. This makes it easier for the database administrators to manage and maintain the database efficiently. Overall, DBMS plays a crucial role in modern information systems, as database management system manages data efficiently and securely. It enables efficient decision making based on stored information. Database management system enables organizations to make the most of their data. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.